bonus biography round on the Sports Challenge. Competing today, last week's winner, the champion New York Giant football great, Kyle Rote, Frank Gifford, and Charlie Connolly. This week's challengers are three stars of the famous Chicago Blackhawks, the record-setting Golden Jet, Bobby Hull, the Blackhawks star center and NHL scoring champion all-star Stan Mikita, NHL star left winger, outstanding scorer Dennis Hull. And now here is your host on Sports Challenge, the award-winning voice of the Rams and the Angels, Dick Enberg.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sports Challenge. Our defending champions are the New York Football Giants, and Father Charlie Connolly, their quarterback, has helped to guide them through a victory last week. He threw those passes so well to Frank Gifford out of the backfield, and Kyle Rote, who moved out of the backfield to become one of the outstanding wide receivers. They're back to defend their Sports Challenge championship. And talking about coordination, perhaps no sport requires so much of that ad-lib play as hockey itself. And to assure that on our Sports Challenge board with the Blackhawks, we have two brothers, Bobby and Dennis Hull, and the great centerman of the Blackhawks, Stan Mikita. We welcome you, gentlemen. We hope you have fun. Bobby, you've been here before. I know you wanted to come back.
Yes, Dick. I was here as the mystery guest challenger.
And you've been studying for about a month, I tell me.
I brought my second boy, Blake, and my oldest boy, Bobby, and Brett here, and that second boy of mine, Blake, knows all the answers. We wanted to bring him up, but these fellas on the right here said no.
Well, they can at least wish for you well. Have fun, too, fellas. Each team is competing for $1,000 worth of AMF Voight sports equipment, and the runners-up play for $500 worth. Johnny, for what youth groups are today's teams playing?
Well, Dick, this week the New York Giant football greats are playing for the St. Vincent's Rectory of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And the Chicago Blackhawks represent the Sun Youth Organization of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Voight has been a leader in sporting goods for 50 years. All sports from basketball to bowling. Whatever sports equipment you need, you have more fun with Voight. Okay, then.
We'll begin our first category, men, with superstars in a film of superstar Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Right after this Sports Challenge timeout. Defending champion New York Giants against the Chicago Blackhawks. Already our first toss-up question worth 20 points and a chance at 2 free throws. Category, superstars in sport. And our first film features a big win for a boxing immortal. It's December in 1955.
Second round here in Chicago. Bobo Olson, the middleweight champion of the world. Sugar Ray Robinson trying to make the comeback. And Sugar showing those quick hands. He's not lost it, that's for sure. Out of the clinch. Ray with a good left hook, a right cross, a left hook, a great left hook, and down goes Bobo Olson. Olson down from the left hook, the right hand missed, but what a hook thrown by Sugar Ray. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He is not up in time, and Sugar Ray Robinson has come back after 2 years retirement, and Ray Robinson is the middleweight champion again.
All right, Stan Mikita has pressed his buzzer. What is your answer, Stan?
Bobo Olson.
Bobo Olson is not the answer to our question. I guess you knew that. That's the trouble with trying to get that puck off the stick so fast. Our question is, and we'll give it in full to our New York Giants, that was the third time Sugar Ray Robinson won the middleweight crown. Your toss-up question for 20 points, what other boxing division title did he hold? The clue is, he won that title by decisioning Tommy Bell. Your answer?
Welterweight.
Welterweight is correct for 20 points. All right, the 2 free throws belong to the New York Giants.
Not easy.
Now a superstar in hockey, Montreal's ageless centerman.
Number 4, Jean Beliveau, one of the incomparables of hockey. A rookie in 1950, a regular since 1953. He's on the ice in maroon against Boston. The pass now to Frank Mahovlich, number 27. He passes deflected off to the corner. It's taken by the Bruins' Wayne Cashman. He starts out. Here comes Beliveau, steals, slap shot, scores for Montreal. Jean Beliveau, all-time Montreal leader in scoring percentage, second in total National Hockey League points, a hockey immortal.
All right, Giants, it's your free throw. Our panelists, Bobby Hull and Beliveau, are 2 of 4 NHL stars who have scored 500 career goals. For 5 points each, name the other 2. You have 5 seconds. Kyle?
I would say Gordie Howe, Maurice Richard.
That's correct for 10 points. Howe and Richard also in that 500-plus club. Second free throw for the Giants. Another superstar is a quarterback who could run and he could throw, a great all-around star. We watch Otto Graham in the 1951 NFL title game. Otto Graham trying to drive the Browns for a time touchdown. They trail the Rams 17-10. He fires for max speed. A great catch at the 45. He's knocked out of bounds at the 48 right in front of Coach Paul Brown. Time running out, fourth quarter of this championship game in the Coliseum. Graham rolling to his right, looking for the bomb. He pumps, he can't get it away. He's trapped, he's racing to the far sidelines, gets a block from Marion Motley. He's to the 50, got running room down the sidelines at the 40, the 30, 25, and out of bounds at the 20. A fine run by Graham. Graham marching the Browns toward a time touchdown. 17-10 the score, first and goal at the 3. The give to Carpenter behind Motley. Carpenter scores! In their history, dating back to 1946, the Cleveland Browns have had just 3 head coaches. Paul Brown was the first. Name one of the other 2. It belongs to the Giants.
Blanton Collier.
Blanton Collier, the other was Nick Skorich, and that completes our first round, and the New York Giants have a 40-0 lead. All right, Hawks and Giants, the all-important toss-up question worth 20 points. Record breakers is our new category, and our first star bypassed such immortals as Walter Johnson, Bob Feller, and Sandy Koufax in setting this record.
September 15th, 1969, the Cards and the Mets. Steve Carlton, pitching for the Cardinals, has been mowing them down at a record rate, and Tommy Agee and others have gone down multiple times. Ironically, Carlton trails 4-3 in the top of the 9th inning. Here's Amos Otis, takes called strike 3. Carlton's 19th strikeout victim, a new all-time Major League mark.
The pitcher who holds the National League mark for strikeouts in a career also is a left-hander. Your answer, please. You must have it immediately.
No. I did. He's not left-handed, the one I was thinking about.
Okay, we'll repeat the question in full for the Chicago Blackhawks, and you also get a clue. The pitcher who holds the National League mark for strikeouts in a career also is a left-hander. The clue, he began with Boston, switched with the Braves to Milwaukee, and ended his career with the Mets and the Giants.
Would it be Warren Spahn?
That would be absolutely right. Warren Spahn is the correct answer. The great left-hander struck out 2,583 men in his fabulous career. Your free throw is to the Blackhawks. Our next record breaker involves a young quarterback, a veteran receiver, and a 1970 season record. Now watch closely. From the Packer 11-yard line, young Don Horn replacing Bart Starr's back to pass. He's going to gamble from deep in his own end zone. He's throwing long, and it is caught at the 45-yard line, 55 yards in the air, and on to a Green Bay touchdown, 89 yards to the Packers. John Horn with a great throw, and the Packers have scored again. That pass was the longest of the 1970 National Football League season for 10 points, Blackhawks. Who was the pass receiver on that play? Who caught it?
Carroll Dale.
Carroll Dale is correct for 10 points. Stan Makita with a correct answer. To one of our panelists today, a record breaker in hockey, the famous Golden Jet Bobby Hull of the Chicago Blackhawks. Now let's watch Bobby Hull in 1966 when, well, he had more hair, and he played against the New York Rangers. At the moment our film begins, the NHL record for goals in a season stands at 50. The Golden Jet is flying at center ice. He's across the blue line. He stops. He unwinds that slap shot. He scores! Hull has 51. 51 goals for Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull set that new mark against the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden. For 10 points, Hawks, can you name another Major League hockey team which also played its home games at Madison Square Garden? You have 5 seconds. Played its home games at the Garden, an NHL team.
New York Americans.
New York Americans, did they beat the Bell? They did not beat the Bell. Your answer, please, from the New York Giants.
New York Americans.
New York Americans is correct. You get 20 points. The Hamilton Tigers moved to New York in 1925 and became the New York Americans. I'm sorry, we must get your answer in that 5 seconds.
Fans out there, Dick.
Well,
no
you've got a
hockey
chance.
fans.
Now, after 2 rounds, the score reads the New York Giants 60 and the Chicago Blackhawks 30. And we'll check our next great moment in sports, Game Busters, and a Stanley Cup death goal right after this Sports Challenge timeout.